Hello loves! Today we are going to be talking about female facial grooming. Yep. Exciting. So today I'm going to show you how to maintain all that unwanted facial hair. And the tools that you're going to be needing are an eyebrow brush, tweezers, scissors, and a facial hair trimmer. This one I actually picked up at CVS. I actually picked up all the facial hair trimmers that I've ever had at CVS. They offer a few different brands over in the razor section that you can actually grab when you go there. I'm also going to be using some rubbing alcohol and some cotton pads. I prefer cotton pads over cotton balls because they tend to hold up better. The cotton balls tend to get those little, white fuzzies all over everything, whereas the cotton pads, they hold up very well. Then I'm going to start off by wiping down all of the tools that I just named by using the rubbing alcohol. But before I begin, I just want to let you know that I usually do this process right after I wash my face. Right after I wash my face, I apply nothing. I don't put anything on my face, just because I want to make sure that the tweezers, when I'm pulling out that eyebrow hair, is not slipping and sliding on any lotion or any other products that I might have on my face. And I don't want to get like that facial hair trimmer clogged up with anything, or the eyebrow brush clogged up with any type of product or anything like that. So after I just wipe off all of the tools that I'll be using, I then go ahead and wipe all the areas that I'm going to be plucking the hair from, or shaving the hair from, trimming the hair from. Then I'm going to start by just brushing my eyebrow hairs up so I can see how far they've grown, how long they've grown. I am going to trim them. That to me is a little bit too long. So I'm just going to trim them back a little bit, as you'll see. And this just helps them to maintain their shape that much better throughout the week. During my everyday makeup routine, I actually do nothing to my eyebrows. That's not an area that I tend to fill in or, hold with gel or anything like that. I do my makeup and then I just simply brush my eyebrows up. So it's important that they're maintained well throughout the week. And just a tip for those who may be wanting to grow their eyebrows thicker. One little tip that I could give you is the Jamaican black castor oil. There's plenty of videos out on YouTube concerning the Jamaican black castor oil. You just apply a little bit on your eyebrows, and then it's said to help grow that hair thicker. Okay, so now that all that's done, I just go ahead and wipe them down one more time, smooth those hairs down. Then I just kind of pull up the the skin right above my eyebrow, and I just start plucking those hairs. The ones that are obvious, like completely obvious that they need to come out, I just start going to town right in that area there. I try not to push too hard because then, my skin kind of gets really irritated really quite easily. But I do notice that about an hour after I'm done, it definitely calms down, and the eyebrows look so much better about an hour after I'm done, or the next day. I'm just going to speed up the process here, and I'm just plucking, just keep going at it. I tend to not get my eyebrows waxed or threaded. I used to do it all the time. I used to never do my eyebrows myself ever. And then I kind of got in the habit of doing it because it began to get really difficult for me to find the time to go get them waxed or threaded. And a lot of times when I would get them waxed or threaded, I would be very, very disappointed they would take off way too much. Way too much. And I would just be so frustrated because I'm like paying $10 for you to jack my eyebrows up. I don't think so. So that's when I began to just do it myself. And I noticed that, you know, while they may not be perfect, they actually weren't perfect before when I was getting them waxed or threaded, but they were to my liking. And I noticed that the more I do it, the more often I do it, as opposed to, you know, once a week or once every 2 weeks, the better that they hold up throughout the week. So I try to do them, you know, once every couple days or so. For the purpose of this video, I did allow them to get a little bit longer, but I typically don't like them to get this long because it takes a lot longer to maintain them. So every few days is good. The need to shave, try not to shave too close to the actual eyebrow, and at first you're going to want to start off slow, and then the more you do it, the faster, you know, you'll be able to go. Okay, so we're just about done. I do a little bit more plucking off camera. It was very, very difficult to see using the actual camera itself. So off camera, I did get a better mirror where I could get those little tiny hairs and make sure that they were more even, and then even shaving some areas like in between my eyebrows and things like that. When I was done, I just grabbed my trimmer and I just shaved, you know, any type of fine hairs around the lip area. This was probably the easiest part of the entire process. I love this trimmer for this purpose. I used to have this type of sandpaper for facial hair removal that left my lip red. I've had it waxed before, which is really incredibly painful, but this trimmer here is amazing. It's painless, it's simple, it's easy, and it takes 2 seconds. Okay, so this is the final product. This is a little bit after I was finished, but a couple hours after that, or the very next day, I promise you your skin will it'll be calm and won't be as raised and irritated. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.